Now then, my friends, I am actually in one of the worst towns in the whole of England, and I can say that because I'm from here. It's Mansfield. It's an old mining town, hence the miner up here. Complete legends, the miners were. A lot of my family were miners as well, and my dad also works for the coal board. But that's not why we're here. We're here for a pretentious breakfast. Now, I've been to this place before. It's called Capo Lounge, and I have to say, I didn't give it a fair review because the last time I went, I believe I went with Ange, the blonde angel, and we had an English breakfast there. But it was just after lockdown. Everyone was still wearing the masks, etc., and it wasn't really a fair review. So I'm going to head back today, and we're going to have a pretentious breakfast. I'm going to go for avocado on toast with poached eggs, something a little bit like that. I don't want like a full fried breakfast, and I reckon it's going to be nice because I've been to a few of the other ones. They're all over the UK actually. They're in different places. There's one in Chesterfield, there's one in Blackpool I believe as well. Let me know where they are. If there's one in your town, I'll put their website in the description down below. We're also going to nip in and see my sister, who's got a shop here. Now, you've not seen my crazy psycho sister Sandra for a long time, so we'll head in there and say hi to her as well. If you're new to the channel, by the way, do me a favour, don't subscribe, not till the end, because if you like it, then you can subscribe. It is free, and also give us a thumbs up. Now, without further ado, my friends, let's go. Oh, it's a chilly one today. Now, I'm going to be very careful with this, and I'm sure there are people who watch the channel here who maybe used to be miners. I know there are a few because I got called a name the last time I did a video from here and I filmed that statue, and they just called me a scab, and I'm like, well, I was at school when the miners' strike was on, and it was a bit of a difficult time in Mansfield because Nottinghamshire and Yorkshire were at loggerheads. Now, I don't know the whole story, so I'm not going into it. As I say, I was at school, but I do remember walking to my school on Chesterfield Road and seeing the miners' strike. Now, apparently, if you know more about this, let me know in the comment section down below. There's actually a TV programme on at the moment called Sherwood, I believe. And there's still people fighting and families fighting due to the miners' strike in this day and age, which is, I find it difficult to believe because it's so long ago, but allegedly that is true. So, and I think it's called Sherwood, but I'm not going into the logistics of it because I don't know. I was at school, but hats off to all the miners. Anyway, right behind me there, this used to be a cinema many, many moons ago, and this is the first cinema that I went to watch Star Wars with my dad. And thanks, Dad, because you took me in halfway through the movie and I watched the end of Star Wars first and then the first bit last, which was a bit strange, but at least I remember it. It's something to remember. And also, I went here to watch Memphis Belle, and I've said this before, this is the cinema where I went in with my mate Glyn, and I said to the lady on reception, I said, excuse me, what time does Memphis Belle end? There we go. Anyway, it's a family channel. Onwards. You know, you see a lot of YouTube videos where YouTubers go out and say the worst town, this is the worst town, everything's the worst town, the worst seaside town, and it's always a different one. The thing is, what has happened to these towns? Because Mansfield was once a thriving town with, back there on one of the previous shots that I'd done, that was a nightclub, that was, I think it was the Palais or whatever, and it was vibrant. This town was mad. Every night of the week you'd come down here and all the bars were packed, all the pubs were packed, the shops were packed. But now, what's happened? A lot of people blame the council, but also a lot of people blame online shopping, etc. But what's that got to do with with the pubs and bars, etc. What's happened to the economy? Let me know in the comment section down below. We all have different opinions. Is it the internet, or is it the councils not lowering the taxes, or is it just that we don't have as much spare money as we did back in the day in the 1980s, etc.? Let me know in that comment section down below. I mean, most of the shops now seem to be nail places, Turkish barbers, vape shops, or phone repair shops. Like years ago, you'd have travel agents there. There was like lots of travel agents around town, but again, it's all been replaced by online again, hasn't it? Is that what the issue is? Let me know in that comment section down below. Also, once upon a time, Mansfield used to be a thriving market town, and I know this because my mother was a seamstress and she'd often bring me down here to the market. This place would be packed and she'd get all the materials from on here. You literally could not move. There were so many different stalls, and now it's a shadow of its former self. It's really sad to see. It really was a thriving market town years ago. But it's not just Mansfield, it's lots of towns across the UK. Let me know what has happened. Come on, in the comment section. Is it online, or is it just the economy? Or who are we to blame for the downfall of market towns and towns in general like this? Mansfield District Council, no expense spared with the Christmas decorations then, I see. Another observation, by the way, lots of banks and building societies disappearing as well. Now, I'll let you know this. I was in Barrow-in-Furness a few weeks ago and I went to put some cash in the bank, and the lady at the counter said to me, "Oh, can you use the machine please? We're asking people to use the machine now rather than the counter service." And I declined. I said, no, I don't want to mess around with the machine. It spits it out. I want to deal with a person. And it seems that we're going and being pushed down that route to being non-personal. It's like in supermarkets, everybody wants you to check out on your own rather than going to a person on a checkout. It's becoming very impersonal, and the problem is the further we do this and the more we do this, the more we're going to lose towns, shops and jobs. I mean, on the bright side, Mansfield does have 3 Gregs in the town centre, believe it or not. That's a bit overkill, isn't it? Do you think? I mean, it's a little bit much. Another little bugbear of mine. Now, I have been known to use Costa and Starbucks before, and I do use them wherever I have to, but I also support local businesses. Mansfield as a town centre has 3 Gregs, a Costa and a Starbucks, but there are family businesses and small businesses around the corner like Cafe Silver there, etc. Use them instead. It doesn't make any sense. Now then, I'm sorry I didn't recognise you at first. My mind's not in gear at the moment. My brain's not in gear. But you've been on camera before with me, haven't you?
Oh, yes.
Yes, in Benidorm. It's a bit like Benidorm here, isn't it? It's the weather.
No. Definitely not.
Now then, you've lived in Mansfield most of your life.
Yep.
Right, and so have I. How has it changed in that time that you've been here? I've seen a massive decline, market-wise as well.
Yeah, there's no market. Christmas itself, we haven't even got a Christmas market. We had no Christmas switch on this year.
What's the tree? It's an embarrassment.
I know.
Isn't it?
I mean, even the town itself don't look clean anymore.
And then we've lost the market. We've lost shops.
Loads of shops, everything. It's just it's just declined that much. I mean, you're all right if you want a vape.
Yeah, I said that earlier on. If you want a vape shop or you want
You
a
say you want a vape or a Turkish barbers. I mean, I don't use that many barbers, but nah, it's totally different. You mean, the shopping experience now is a chore.
It is.
Where we used to come down and really enjoy going shopping.
When I was a kid, I'd come down here with my dad at Christmas. The shops would be thriving. You'd got curries down there. You couldn't move.
Yeah.
The market was on. You'd got people playing music, carol singing, and it's just all changed. Who do you think's to blame? Is it the council or is it the internet?
I'd say council.
The council.
Because council, if they put money into it, people would return.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember as a kid, when main market were down there, in front of where courthouse and market pub is, there used to be like a carousel.
Yeah.
All the time during the week. And kids used to go on it. And I remember it had a little bus, plane, and a bike and stuff like that. And you used to have to go on stuff like that. There's nothing for kids or anything anymore.
No. And it's most towns.
Yeah.
And a lot of towns are like this. So you see Blackpool, you go around there, seaside towns, and every town seems to be on the decline. You turn around here, British Home Stores has gone, Clark's has gone, a lot of the estate agents have gone, and everything's just disappearing.
And it don't help with buses. Because where buses like from Ladybrook used to be every 10 minutes, now it's like every half hour, every hour.
Yeah.
So people aren't going down.
No, they're not.
And when they started to do it switch on a Sunday, buses stop at a certain time anyway, so nobody's going to come down.
No.
It were better on a Thursday.
So is it the councils or is it the online shopping? Let us know in the comment section down below. And then you got any plans to go back to Benidorm?
Yes, next October.
Next October.
But come next month, I'll be booking for the following year as well.
I don't blame
I
you.
get it all covered.
Are you ready for Christmas?
Just about.
Just about.
Just about.
Nobody's ever ready for Christmas,
No.
are they? Can you say, onwards, my friends?
Onwards, my friends.
Stop again. We didn't say hello to your lad, Harrison, did we?
We didn't.
Because he was a star on the video.
Oh, yes. Both on the plane and at the...
On the plane and in town centre,
yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah,
On the strip.
Yeah, and Yorkshire Pride.
Near Yorkshire Pride.
So I just finished that breakfast.
Harrison, have a fantastic Christmas. I hope you get everything that you've asked Santa for, and also have a brilliant New Year. So onwards, my friend.
Ho, 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 Merry Christmas.
Right, now then. I know you, don't I?
Maybe.
Maybe. This
There's a possibility.
gentleman here is, we'll call
I
him...
don't know him.
We'll call
I
him...
don't know him. Don't know him.
We'll call him Brownie.
Oh my
Remember?
God.
Brownie!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not heard that name in a long time.
And Davey!
Davey, get out of the classroom.
I used to go to school with this lad here, and I spoke to you
Can you
yesterday.
believe that?
I haven't seen you for years, and then
I've
I
never
see
seen
you all
him
the time.
twice in a week. Can you believe it? It's like a bus, isn't it? You know, you don't
No.
see one for ages, and then he turns up.
I mentioned you though, didn't I, on quite a few of my videos, because I was mentioned on your school report, and it said, you remember, it said, Richard Brown would be a fantastic scholar and really good in get higher grades
If he didn't hang around with a group member called Lee Davey.
So I was on
So
your
what did I
report.
do?
I was
Yeah.
on your report. Yeah.
He was
And
on my report.
do you remember me spraying a Spider-Man brown with car paint, calling it Dog Muck Man, and chasing you around?
I remember so much from this guy, I really do. And
do you remember me getting thrown out of detention as well?
the stories I could tell you about this guy.
You will do though.
I
You will
will
do.
do.
We're going to get you together. Yeah.
Only a small bit though, because we've got to keep some
Gotta
under.
keep some under wraps. Yeah. Some of it.
we've got to.
Yeah.
Can't disclose some of the stuff that we got up to.
The only guy that got thrown out of detention.
Oh God! Even the teachers got bored of him, so they just kicked him out of detention. Hey, get out of detention! I've had enough on you.
I was a nightmare, wasn't it?
Complete and utter.
Nightmare.
But
Do you remember a lad called Paul Chapman, and I sprayed him with, I shook this Pepsi
made his life
tin up
hell.
and just sprayed him complete with the
Absolutely
found it.
do.
Yeah, I was a nightmare.
He was
So,
a complete and utter night, but he's a lovable guy, and he's a great person to be with at school. And there was a few of us, weren't there?
yeah, there was.
And if I had to do it again, I wouldn't do it without this guy, because the laughs and the trouble we got into was amazing. But there was the best times of my life, honestly. You know, when they say the school days are the greatest, days of your life, and you, as God, as a teenager, you're going, yeah, sure.
They
But
were.
they were absolutely. I mean, even when we weren't at school, we still used to hang out, didn't we?
We did. Now then,
Remember?
quick question.
Oh, quick question.
Quick
Give
question.
it to me.
Mansfield. It is one of the worst towns, allegedly, in the UK. Right?
Oh, did
How
you-
has it changed?
Where did you hear that, bro?
Well, it's if you look online, they all are, aren't they? They're all in decline.
Yeah, this is really in decline. Mansfield is, isn't it? From
From when we was
when
kids.
I remember it.
There was a marketplace.
market
and
stores,
this
yeah.
place was thriving, and now it's just a shadow of its
And-
former self.
The markets that are there now are just.
Do you think it's the
pitiful.
councils, or do you think it's
Pitiful.
online shopping?
Well, the council are supposed to be broke or something, aren't they?
Are they? It looks
Oh,
like
really,
it.
don't
With,
know.
with the tree and the
But-
Christmas decorations.
Yeah,
it looks
yeah,
like
and
it,
there was no grand switch on either. Did you notice that
No,
this year? There was no switch on. It was
You
just
don't
like
have a grand
oh,
switch on for that,
we can't,
can you?
We can't even afford a Z-lister this year, so we'll just put them on and nobody will notice.
I'd have done it. I'd have switched them
Yeah.
on. MacMaster switches on the. I mean, that'd have been a bit of a.
What could have possibly gone wrong there? Yeah, because you're from
Yeah.
Mansfield, so you're
Oh,
the.
I mean, they did have what's the name switch it on one year. What was it? I am the one and only. What's his name?
Chesney Hawk.
Chesney Hawk.
Oh,
You know, I mean, that was down there. Then they could have the MacMaster, which
That
is a
was,
bit lower. Where are you going now?
I think I'm going to kick off with a coffee first.
God, you can come with me
Because,
to the Capo Lounge. I'll buy you a
I'm
coffee.
going to the Capo Lounge.
Yeah, come with me.
All right.
I'm
then.
dragging you along
Let's
because
go to the
I'm having
Cafe
I'm having a
Lounge.
poached egg on toast and reviewing it
All right.
because my arm's hurting. Do me a favour, hold that.
Oh, that's it. So he gives
You
it
got
me.
it?
So
There,
my arm's
that's
gonna.
it.
So my arm's gonna hurt. Now I get the drift.
See, that's better. That's
You know.
more like it. So we're going to go to the Capo Lounge, right? I'll have a bite to eat. I'm going to take my old schoolmate Brownie
Along?
with me, along with us, and then I'm going to go and see my
Oh,
sister.
God.
And you can come up with me and see my sister as well.
Oh, Psycho and
You see it, Psycho Sister Sandra.
Psycho Sandra. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I see her more than you.
You do.
It thinks I'm stalking her, but I see her everywhere. I really do.
Can you say right? Can you do the MacMaster? Can you say, onwards, my friends?
Yeah, I can actually.
Go on then.
So if you like this video, don't forget to push the bell for notifications of this video. And
Subscribe.
subscribe and like. Yeah, that's
Onwards,
how it
and
goes.
onwards, my
I've heard it millions of times, but
Onwards, my
and onwards, my friends.
Now, Capo Lounge
Capo.
in Mansfield. There's quite a few of them around. There's one in Blackpool, but it's not called Capo Lounge. It's called something. They're all lounges. But I'm going to have a pretentious breakfast today. Right now, you've seen my videos. Normally, I'll have a full English with a bent sausage and a bacon
He
and
likes
beans.
he likes a good old bent sausage, doesn't
I
he?
do like a bent sausage. Yeah, I never did at school.
Controversial.
Do you remember?
Oh, my
Right, you
God.
remember this? But I used to when we had the canteen. You had the dinner ladies, didn't you?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I went up, and every time we had sausages, and it was near bonfire night, I went banger.
Let's bring it back. Oh my God, the memories are flooding back here. Scary times.
I mean, the MacMaster character. I'm not really in character today. I haven't even got my trainers on. Look, I've got Dr. Martens on today and a nice
I
coat.
think he's having a court appearance today.
Yeah. I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not. Let's get into Capo Lounge. You're setting them off here. Let's be going in the comment section.
The comment section will be
Yeah.
like thriving now, won't they?
I'm out of characters today, so there we go. Right, let's get
Granny
to Capo
reveals
Lounge.
all.
We'll have a little chat.
Oh,
and,
that's lovely. That's doing
and go and
that.
have a bite to eat.
Yeah, let's go and
Try it out.
let's do that.
Is it pretentious though? Avocado and poached egg on toast for a Mansfield lad.
Oh, it's upper class, isn't it? A bit, isn't it? But let's do it.
Come on,
It's
onwards.
Christmas.
It is. Right, okay, well I think I'm going to go for the pretentious breakfast, which is the smashed avocado brunch, which is with guacamole, feta, cherry tomatoes, pickled red onion and coriander on toast, ciabatta obviously, topped with a poached egg, harissa and lime honey, and Aleppo chili. So you can add streaky bacon. Not going to do that. That takes it from being pretentious to just a bit of an overkill, really. So, are you eating, or are you going to have anything?
Still sussing.
You're still sussing out the menu.
Well,
Well, he's sussing out the menu. Then you can take a closer look at the menu, my friends. But I meant earlier on, I mentioned the miners' strike when there was a picket. Well, they were not a picket. They were walking through,
yeah,
wasn't
there
they?
was
Walking through the Chesterfield Road.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and I shouted. I don't even remember this. I shouted. I was a right little.
He was.
One. And I just shouted, "Get back to work, you lazy git!" But I didn't know what was going on, so I apologise.
Thousands and thousands of miners striking, and only he'd shout that, wouldn't he?
I didn't know what was going on. I was just a little B word. That's what I was. So the miners, hats off to the miners. They did a fun. I wouldn't have been able to do it, that's for sure. And Sandra, my sister, who we're going to go and see, her ex-husband, who I absolutely loved. Don, his name was. He's passed away now. He was a miner, and I actually said to him I wanted to be a miner when I wanted to be a policeman, and then I said I'll be a miner, and he talked me out of it. He went, "No, you don't want to be a miner." And then my dad, who you met, who was a copper, but he was a copper to start with. Then he was chief security for the coal board, and a little story for you here. He was actually chief security for the coal board, so the striking miners didn't like him. Right, and he had a car at the time because he was trying to go. He was on their, it wasn't on their side. Let's put it that way. Anyway, his car wouldn't start, and this picket line of miners came coming up to his car, and it just started at last minute. Talbot Sunbeam, I think, or Solara, I think it was. And he said if it hadn't started, they would have turned it over. So yeah,
it did go violent towards.
It did go violent towards
it.
it.
All on the news and everything when the
we
got really bad.
I'm not making light of this because it did get really bad, and there's a program on TV at the moment called Sherwood, and there's still families now fighting and having fighting.
They've still carried it on.
Yeah. It's
it's crazy, isn't it?
it's mad, but I don't know the background, and I'm certainly not getting involved in that.
No,
so
that's political.
it is, and I am not political.
We're here for a breakfast.
We're here because I'm being pretentious today. So take a closer look at the menu, my friends. Right, my friends, so I've wrecked your life, basically, because you would have been a brain surgeon if it wasn't for me.
You wrecked my life.
Yeah, now the goods have arrived. Before I wreck his life even more and make him look a complete tool, people around Mansfield now, you're never going to be able to come down here ever again, because we're going to get him to do the...
down here that often anyway, so that's fine.
We're going to get him to do the thumbnail, but before we do, just take a closer look, my friends. Right, so there you go. Now it's time for the thumbnail. Now, do you know what the thumbnail is? You've watched my video?
We've all seen these thumbnails, haven't we?
We have. So you need to hold it up and go into an ooh and an ah.
This is where it gets somebody to hold the plate.
There we go. Let's have a look.
A complete mug.
Here we go. Now I growl. Keep going. High pitch. Right, we have got music playing, but I tell you what, this actually looks very nice. Got a little bit of avocado on there, look. There we go, avocado. Poached egg on there. Some fresh tomatoes. Nice ciabatta. And is it a little bit spicy? That's the thing. You've gone old school. I've gone for a bacon and egg butty.
I've already had breakfast this morning though, so just wanted something light.
A little bit. A little bit spicy, a bit of a bite to it. Very pretentious, but I'm not even going to do with the brown sauce. That's it. Nice little baby tomatoes. That, my friends, ain't too bad. Very pretentious. Right, we'll see you guys outside in a minute. Right, £23.10 that came to.
Whoa.
Right. That was for my pretentious poached egg and avocado. Right. Mine was all right though. I enjoyed it.
Good.
I gave it a bad review last time I was in there, but it was unfair because it was just after lockdown.
Yeah.
And they were on limited staff. So I actually enjoyed it. £23.10 though for 2 coffees, a bacon butty, and it's not the cheapest, but you can get a lot of cheaper places, but it's nice. So
Yeah, the food's nice, the service is nice. Mine was okay. It was only a light breakfast, but I'd already eaten breakfast, but he forced me to have something.
forced him.
He did.
By the way, don't go anywhere because you've sparked off some memories, and I'm gonna let him share them with you about me at school. I was a little swine, wasn't I?
We've been having a right giggle today over breakfast, off camera, of course, but
We'll remind you of a few in a little while.
Yeah.
Look, talking about clothing, Sugg Sports clothes, and then there's Beals up here. Let's keep walking.
Beals,
there's
yeah.
actually Beals up here. Oh, Mark's out of 10.
Oh, I gave mine a 9.5.
9.5. I'm going to go for an 8.9.
Ooh,
But look here, look, we've got Beals. This used to be the Co-op years ago,
this
right?
is just so run down,
And it's
isn't it?
all run down. It's just empty and derelict inside. This is where I used to go and see where I saw Santa Claus when I was a kid.
Always used to be here, didn't
Used
it?
to be here in the Co-op.
Always.
Yeah. Check that out and then have a look at that. Then we're going to go around here and he's going to share a few stories and just destroy the entire MacMaster character. Check
Payback.
payback. Check this out, look. Lucy's Cafe, that's even closed, and that's been open years. Last time I went in there, and I went in and I was going to have breakfast, and she says, oh, it's cash only. And I said, I haven't got any cash on me, and she says, oh, it's cash only. I said, can you take card? And she says, no. She says, just cash only, and they've gone. I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there, my viewers say cash is king, but unfortunately it's dying, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it used to be.
I believe in choice, though. I don't think we should take it away. I believe in cash and card.
There, but
You can never get rid of cash.
Businesses do take card, don't they?
If you get rid of cash, then it's all control, isn't it? So
We don't like control.
we don't want control. It's the same as electric cars. But yeah, closed down. We've got to tell them some stories. Let's have a quick wander around. But this town is dead, isn't it?
It is. It's in decline, and it's depressing to see, to be honest.
Yeah.
It really is.
Why aren't the council? Is it the council? Do you think, or is it online?
That's the $1 million question, but there certainly needs some development putting back into Mansfield, because it is.
We're going to ask what my
It's a shame. I mean,
so-
this is our hometown, isn't it?
Yeah.
And born and raised here, of course. But seeing it in decline like this,
Not good. Right, let's go and have a quick look around, and then you can tell them the story about the fountain pen and the nudging and amongst other things. Right, come on, onwards. Can I just say, I said this earlier on, Rich, Rowdy, Christmas tree. I mean,
Hello?
bringing Christmas to Mansfield. Do you know what, Mansfield District Council, if anybody's watching, right, from Mansfield District Council, you see this, right?
what is that?
Don't even bother. Just not bother.
Just leave it wherever it came from.
Just don't do it. I mean, and the tree. I'd have bought you some baubles if you'd have asked. No wonder they didn't have a Christmas lights turn on. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, Mansfield Town Centre Christmas decorations. Ta-da!
Are you impressed? Welcome to Mansfield.
Good grief. Right, Brownie. Brownie.
Brownie.
We're going for Rich now.
Richo, yeah.
Yeah, Rich. Yeah, we're going for Rich. Brownie.
School name.
Yeah, we're going back. We're not going with school names. I was just saying to Richard. I was just saying, it's very easy as from a creative point of view, as a filmmaker or a videographer or a YouTuber, to make a town look worse than it actually is, because you can put sad music over it, find all the closed down shops, etc. However, I did say with this one, and we did giggle, I said, with Mansfield though, it's just a lot easier because you don't really have to do anything.
They've just done it for us.
It's just everything's closed. It's just sad. I'm laughing about it, but it is sad.
It's proper sad, and
It's not. And what I feel sorry for are the local smaller businesses. You've got Costa Coffee. We've got 3 Gregs in Mansfield Town Centre.
don't even start on McDonald's.
McDonald's, how many have we got?
OMG.
I mean, there's just
There's an abundance of those.
an abundance of McDonald's, Starbucks and Costa Coffees. It's just crazy. But you support your local businesses and your smaller ones. I think Cafe Lounge is a fairly small business. It's a franchise now out to different places, but it's not a massive, franchise. So anyway, let's carry on wandering around because you've got a little story. I'm not sure whether I want this on camera, but we'll give it a go. Even back here, Cohen's Corner, that looks like that's closed as well. I did a video there with the cheapest, I think it was £3 breakfast. Everywhere around here is just closed and to let. And none of them are actually taken up. They've been to let for ages, which is strange. Anyway, right, back to school. Listen to this. So it's brought all these memories back to me. Some of this I might have to edit out, by the way. But I used to get a fountain pen and I'd go, hey, Brownie, and I'd go, whoosh, and you'd get ink all down your shirt. And then I'd sit next to you and you'd be writing and I'd just go like that and nudge you and you'd go, oh, Davey!
Davey! You used to just give you a right good old nudge when you were writing and the pen just used to go flying across this.
And I used to get you detentions. Both get sent out.
And I used to rock up home with all pebble dashed with ink from his fountain pen. and then chucked out of class for the privilege of it.
He did remind me, and this may or may not have happened. I'm just putting this out there, right? But you'd come back to my house, we'd go to the local shop on Garden Street and we'd sell videos.
And we'd VHS videos.
And we'd get some videos from the top shelf, if you know what I mean, right? We can't say the word.
Gentleman's top shelf.
One was called Chow Down, I think it was. And I may or may not.
Everybody's Googling Chow Down.
I may or may not have duplicated some cassettes at one point.
For educational purposes.
For educational purpose. Don't do that. But I might not have done. I'm just saying I could have done. Anyway, my mum would be in a sewing room sewing. And my sister would come in and go, do you know what they're watching in there? And my mum would go, oh, they're fine, they're quiet, just leave them to it. But it was, do you remember the video? And it was this guy. I'm being careful because it's a family channel, but this guy was in a phone box. You brought it all back to me and you went,
dressed in black.
It's like, what are you doing? You are my slave. Do as I say. Anyway,
do you get the gist? You get the gist of this movie.
Yeah. So I forgot all about that. And then because I'd have a Z, stick with us, it's fun, because I had a ZX Spectrum at the time. And there used to be colour code things, didn't there?
That's right.
So you couldn't copy the cassettes. And I'd get one of the teachers out of the science class, or whatever it was, the tech class, the technical teacher, to photocopy the code. I may have done this.
Rather than copying it by hand.
Right, yeah. And I'd get him to photocopy them all because he'd have a colour copy. I may have done that. I'm just saying. That may not have happened. Well, I got the teacher to do it. Crazy.
See, corrupts teachers. I mean, he could do this. Corrupting teachers to do Well, he may have corrupted it.
Manipulated them into photocopying these things, and I'd pay him. I think it was 10p or 20p.
10p for
Yeah, I'd give him
a bit of gold.
for some.
the photocopy machine.
Yeah. So good times. Yeah. I'm sorry I got you in trouble.
Brilliantly.
But now you're destroying my character now.
I'll be writing. It's all in my autobiography, by the way.
Yeah.
The Life and Times with Lee the MacMaster.
Come on, onwards. Welcome to Mansfield. Richard's just said, well,
Hello,
thanks for cheering me up now, end matey.
I'm depressed now. God.
Welcome to Mansfield. Right, now,
Look angry.
look angry.
Look angry.
Look angry.
Look angrily.
Watch the outro. You'll know what that means. We're going to go and see my sister Sandra now. She actually owns a shop here. It's a charity shop, so we'll put the details for her charity shop. I think she's got a Facebook page in the description down below. But if you do want to come and see my sister, then it's called Jack of All Hearts in the Handley Arcade in Mansfield. Come and show her some support. Come and say hi to her. So let's go and see Sandra.
Let's go.
It's onwards.
Oh,
Onwards, Richard. Onwards. Do you not watch?
onwards,
Yeah, you say
my friends.
You say let's go at the start.
You know, I've been with him for an hour or two, and my head right now is I'm in another. I don't even know what time zone my head's in right now.
I was
Being
always
with
like
him.
that. Come on,
Come on,
onwards.
onwards.
Right, come on. I like this. I've got a cameraman. In we go. Right, you ready? Right, so here we are. Jack of All Hearts. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. We've got Sandra here.
Hello there.
Sell yourself. Sell yourself. This is the worst town in England. Mansfield is. Tell people to support local businesses.
Yes, support local businesses. Come into Handley Arcade. We're all mad in here.
Yeah.
And you can buy lots of things for Christmas presents or just anything. Cheap clothes.
Cheap clothes.
Much cheaper than buying them from a new shop.
Oh,
and you
there's
can
a dog
stroke
there.
my
Oh,
dog.
my word. Good
You can
grief.
stroke my
What's
little
going on?
boy.
Can you turn the radio down so we don't get a copyright strike?
Yeah, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on,
It's
it's
got-
my Spotify.
That's it. Oh no, quick, keep talking. That's
That's
it.
it.
Brilliant. That's it. Brilliant. Quick, you got
Say no,
doggy.
Buster.
Doggy.
We have lots.
There we go. What have you got?
We
Come
have
on,
lots
show
of
us.
people coming
Come on,
in
show us what you've got. Come on,
Get down.
sell yourself.
Get down.
Sell yourself. Come on.
Get
Okay, sister. Don't let the dog out. Who let the dog
let the
out?
dogs out.
Keep the dog
He's
in
had
there.
his
Keep the
breakfast.
dog in
He's
there.
had his breakfast.
What have you got? Come on, what have you got?
Right,
Go.
we've got
You've got.
all these things
Wait a
in
minute.
there. Look,
She's got. I'm going to move out of the way.
Toys.
You've got 3 minutes to sell yourself. Go.
Right, we've got loads of toys, new toys, all knocked down in price. Some of them's only a £5. Right, we've got all these, most of these, some of them new, some second hand. All these things in the window. Look at all these in here. All these, all knocked down in price. Can box them. Right,
Onwards.
follow me.
I'll leave it with you. You
This is
go.
controversial. We're going upstairs.
We're going upstairs. Oh, bloody hell. We're doing a lift.
This is a family channel, Sandra. Don't
This is-
forget.
Right, we've got all this in here. Painted glass. You can have anything you want put on glass. Glass vase, cup, whatever. Ornaments, 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 ornaments. All new. These are all new. Toys, more toys. All new, more toys. Ornaments. Look, all ornaments. Cars, these are all new. Jewellery. Fancy dress. Christmas things. Men's suits. Loads of clothes. Most of these are second hand, but all tuxedos. Right, that's the kitchen, you
yes.
don't want that. Fancy dress. Shoes. We don't put anything out that's crap. Anything that's crap.
What more could anybody want?
I know, and anything that's crap. We've even got up there. Look, the Italian top shelf. What do you call it? All cheap. Cost a lot of money.
Let's go.
For a bit. Right. Hang on. How many years?
I lasted 3 minutes.
I hope your videography's good. I'm warming my arthritis up in my hand. Go on, come on, sell it, go on.
Right,
you
selling
still
it,
got
look.
time, you still got
Cushion
time.
covers with Alsatians on. All second-hand clothes. In fact, some of them's got MacMaster on.
What is that?
Oh, it could be on rail somewhere. Sold your Levi's.
Have you got MacMaster clothing in here?
I've got MacMaster's clothing in here, not your
As
pants.
worn by me.
Yeah, but not your pants.
Okay.
That fella up there, turn round, that's my son. And this shop is dedicated to him.
Have you got a Facebook page, Sandra?
Yes, we've got a Facebook page.
Right,
It's
right,
the
so-
Jack of All Hearts Brain Cancer Foundation.
And can you send me the link? We'll put it in the description.
I don't know how to do the link. I'm blonde. Right, this is Leslie.
Hello.
Oh, hey, what are you doing? Straight. Oh, are you MacMaster? Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Got
too.
soft hands.
I am.
Because it don't do it.
No calluses on there, is it?
Hey, there is. I'll let you into a secret. There is on my right hand, but not on my left.
Oh, I'll leave it. Yeah. Has she given you the tour round?
Just a quick tour.
Just a
around.
quick.
So what's got
Right.
you so long in getting here?
Here we go. Can you say Merry Christmas?
Yo, yo, yo! Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, darling.
Right, Granville. Let's. Oh, you picked me up. What's that? Is that the dog that's
No,
with
it was
me?
me that picked
Oh,
you
blooming
up.
heck. Right, I want one of them tills where
Right,
like
give him a
Granville.
treat.
Give him a treat.
Right, what do you say? What do you say?
You ready? Up.
Thank you.
he
No, don't
wanted-
jump up.
he
Just
don't-
give it to him. He won't bite your fingers off.
I don't want to put it near his mouth.
Look, well, when you're going to put it near his arse, he's going to eat it. Here, look.
You
Here.
can't say that on camera.
That's how to do it.
Yeah,
love him.
she's cracking.
I love this dog so much.
Right, anyway,
People come in just to fuss him.
this is Sandra. This is my sister. Come and see her, support her. Come to Mansfield.
Please
come and say hello to the MacMaster's sister. And support this
Because
lady.
all the money that we make, apart from rent, we're none of us take any wages, we're all volunteers, and all the money we make, we find actual people that have sadly got brain cancer and just give them some money to spend on whatever they want.
So there we go.
So we know where the money's going, and we keep up bank transfer receipts, which we've got a lot of. I think we've been here nearly 7 years and we've given away 45 grand.
Blimey.
So, which is probably not a lot in comparison with Lashes and some people like that, but
What's he doing?
we're only small and we haven't got a lot of money.
And we do new and old clothes. Just thought I'd let you know. Sorry about that.
Give me
we've got
a heart
fancy
attack.
dress upstairs. We have fancy dress stuff upstairs
I've
as
took 'em
well.
up.
Oh, have you?
I've took them up, they've done a tour.
I just put it in, you know what I mean?
Are you from Mansfield?
I am done.
Are you?
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
say Sheffield because I've had that.
No.
I know
What's he
that you
doing?
know.
He's sniffing me.
Oh, well, I'm
Have you, which school did you go to? Cut! Very quickly. Right, before we go, right? So come and see Sandra. Now then, Miss Brotherhood, we all had her as a teacher.
Yeah, we did.
And she did put her hand in some strange places that you wouldn't get away with these days. But she,
Don't remember.
but she
She might
was,
have done with you, she didn't with me.
well, she was very good actually. She's a good teacher. But anyway,
Eight.
we had what? It's crackers. Let's get out of
You
here.
had to touch your leg.
She
did.
Hey, listen, I'd go back and take all I could get. She used to touch your leg.
Touch your leg.
I don't remember touching my leg.
No, she did. She
The
did.
feather, the wings are on there, Leslie.
Yeah, but do you know what? I mean, it was all in. It was harmless fun. Yeah. Excuse
No, the
me.
there, look, the wings.
Anyway, onwards.
In
Can
the-
you say onwards?
underneath the top bit.
Say onwards. Go on, tell them to come and see you one more
Onwards.
time.
Come and see us, please come and see us in Jack of All Arts. And just even if you only spend a little bit, it's something we can give to people with brain cancer.
Well, this is a new shop. Vietnamese coffee, bubble tea. Right, here, have a look at this. Vietnamese. I've never had Vietnamese. It's cold though, isn't it? Vietnamese coffee. Let's have a look. I think it's cold. Right, my friends. Well, this day for you took a turn, didn't it?
Took a turn for the worst.
Cheers.
I was just minding my own business and.
We've got to get you on the channel again
Oh, for sure. You know, yeah, it's always
because
a
you know
pleasure.
what now?
It's always a pleasure.
Do you know why you've got to come on the channel again?
You've
Because
dragged up many,
no,
many memories that I'd long forgotten.
you've got to come on the channel again because now you are my slave. You are my. Do as I say.
What are you doing?
Anyway, thanks for watching.
If you know, you know.
Everyone's googling that like that. Thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody who appeared on the video today. Head over and support my sister
Yeah,
up
she's
there.
Psycho Sandra. She's amazing.
And-
In fact, all the staff there are incredible.
They're great.
Super friendly, and they love a good laugh.
They do love a laugh, yeah.
I've been upstairs with Psycho Sandra. Can you believe that?
And they're not very PC, let's put it that way.
No. They're not techies by any chance.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, God.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I think we're going to get you on again tomorrow or something, maybe, or the day after, in a couple of days. With a bit of luck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I might be
you're up for
available.
it. Yeah, we'll do a
I've
bit
got
of
to recover from today's.
whirlwind.
Oh, jeez, man.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Hit the subscribe button or don't. Hit the thumbs up or don't. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Take care, everybody.
Right, where's my fountain pen? Ah! No, come back. No. Come back.
Go
away. Come back. Do this. Like that. Oh, like that. As if you look angry. No, you look like you're smiling. No, you gotta look angry. That looks like you're smiling. That's not angry.
What do you call angry?
I'm using it for the thumbnail as if you're like a thug. Do angry. You look like you're pooing.
I've got piles.
No, angry like a. No, like do that. Like that. Keep your hand a bit closer to the. So as if you're a bit. That's not angry. Richard, angry.